We finally have the MLB The Show 24 Legends trailer. A lot of new legends revealed in this trailer. The plan for today's video, I'm going to just react to their 30-second trailer they have. Probably not pause it at all. After we finish the trailer, I'm probably going to go through legend by legend, see exactly the legends we're getting, maybe some of the specific animations for those legends. And then I want to talk about maybe legends that I still would like to see. There's still some legends that weren't revealed in this trailer that we know we should be getting at least a handful of extras, so maybe who could those be? And if y'all enjoy the videos, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. I've been daily uploading since June 1st, 2017. It's going to be 7 years on June 1st of this year, so plenty of videos coming and plenty of videos for y'all to watch. If you enjoy them, maybe hit that sub button. Let's go ahead and take a look at this MLB The Show 24 Legends trailer, and in the comments after this video, after this trailer, I'm curious to see which of these new legends you're most excited for. Let's go ahead and take a look at the MLB The Show 24 Legends trailer. Unlock greatness. 190 plus legends this year. Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Tony Stone, Henry Aaron, Buck Leonard. We already knew about them. Andrew Miller, Paul O'Neill, John Kruk, Richie Sexson. I missed a name there. Andy Pettit, Johan Santana. Okay, Rafael Palmeiro, Adrian Beltre. And let's see if there's maybe a special one at the end. Maybe A-Rod still. That'd be cool. I would love to see an A-Rod. Nope. So in the comments, I want to see maybe the legend you're most excited about from this Legends trailer. I would say for me, just off of that first watch, again, we're about to just go through and see maybe if there's anyone I missed. There's definitely at least one person I wasn't quick enough to see who it was. But out of just my first watch on the trailer, I would say Johan Santana stood out to me as the guy that I'm most excited for. I've been waiting to see him in the game for a long time. We got Tony Oliva, Bernie Williams, Rafael Palmeiro. I would say number 2 for me is Adrian Beltre. And we were talking about maybe specific animations. We can see him dropping down to that knee. I'm curious to see, is that his no doubt animation? If you hit a no doubter, is this what we're seeing here? Is this maybe like a small percentage chance on a no doubter? Is it maybe only home runs he's super early on? I'm interested to see exactly when he's getting this animation, or if it's in fact his no doubt animation. And obviously there's names that I was hoping to get, maybe somebody like Barry Bonds. Not sure if we'll ever see him at this point, but Alex Rodriguez is somebody I was hoping to see. There's guys like Chris Carpenter, Carlos Beltran, Lance Berkman. So there's plenty of names that I would still love to see in the game. But I'm liking who we saw in this trailer. Johan Santana, Adrian Beltre, some others. I think there's a lot of good names in here. But I will say there's obviously still guys that I do want to see return to MLB The Show as legends. And let's just go through kind of, I don't want to say frame by frame now, but I want to go through legend by legend. They started off with the Season 2 of storylines for the Negro Leagues. We have Josh Gibson, Tony Stone, Henry Aaron. We already knew about who we're getting from the first few episodes of storylines. Buck Leonard, one of the 4. Andrew Miller was our first legend, but we have 4 new legends. Buck Leonard, Henry Aaron, Tony Stone, and Josh Gibson are the first 4 legends from Storylines Season 2. And they said, I think maybe 2 weeks after launch, we get another 3. And then maybe 2 weeks after that, we get another 3. So there's still 6 Negro Leagues legends we're getting from Storyline Season 2 that we don't know about. And those are going to be coming a few weeks after launch. They didn't showcase any of them in this Legends trailer. But next up, we got our first legend that we didn't know about yet. And you might be confused. I know not everybody knows this, but legends for MLB The Show are basically players who are not active anymore. They're players that are retired, that are brought back into the game. That's going to be called a legend. Even if they're not like a legendary player, one of the best to ever play the game, all a legend means is that they're not an active player. They're somebody who's retired. They got brought back to the game. Andrew Miller is one of those guys. He'll be making that all-time Cardinals team for me. I'm happy to see him as a pitcher, as a Cardinals fan. But as a hitter, I'm not happy to see Andrew Miller back. He was always a little bit tough for me to face, kind of one of those guys like Chris Sale, one of those lefties with a funky motion. But Andrew Miller, a new relief pitcher. Not sure if I'll have any starting pitcher cards. I don't know if he was ever really a starting pitcher, but he's in the game. We already knew about Paul O'Neill. He's one of the legends from the Derek Jeter storylines, and Derek Jeter storyline is the same thing where the entire storyline's not going to be available right at launch. A few weeks after the game, they're going to drop more. And I want to say, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I'm pretty sure on one of their streams or feature premieres or something. They kind of hinted at once, same way with Storyline Season 2, once we get to maybe the second part of Derek Jeter's storyline a couple weeks after the game comes out, I think there might be one or two new legends dropping with that. So hey, maybe A-Rod could be waiting until then. I just got to think if it was somebody as big as A-Rod, I would think they probably would have included him in this trailer. But Paul O'Neill coming from Derek Jeter storylines, I think that's where you're going to get his first card. At least that's kind of what it's seeming like. John Kruk, Phillies legend. We can see him, another new legend that we did not know about before this trailer. I'm sorry the quality's not super great. When I download these videos off YouTube to go through them like this, it's hard for me to get the best of the best quality, but hey, shout out to Phillies fans. I want to say he played for some other teams, but off the top of my head, I just don't really know. But obviously, seeing Johnny Kruk on TV, everything like that growing up, but he's one of the new legends for MLB The Show 24. And Richie Sexson, I saw a lot of this man. If y'all didn't know, I'm a Cardinals fan from Wisconsin. It's Twin Gaming TV because I have a twin brother. I'm a twin. I'm not a Twins fan. I'm a Cardinals fan who grew up in Wisconsin, and I went to a lot of Brewer games. I still go to a lot of Brewer games, but growing up, I saw a lot of Richie Sexson play, guys like Corey Hartz, Ricky Weeks, and some other names. Obviously, I would love to see CC Sabathia back in MLB The Show. He played for the Brewers a little bit, but Richie Sexson, Brewers legend. I'm excited to see him in the game. I'm not really a Brewers fan, but like I said, I saw a lot of the Brewers growing up, so it's cool to see him back. And this was the guy that I missed. I don't really recognize this name. Maybe I'm too casual of a baseball fan, but Rich Aurelia. Like, it sounds sort of familiar, but I couldn't tell you anything about his career. It's looking like he's a shortstop, but I don't know what type of hitter he was, anything like that. But hey, shout out to Giants fans. Maybe if anyone in the comment section wants to let me know, how was Rich Aurelia? What can I maybe expect from some of his cards or one of his cards in MLB The Show? Next up, we had Brian Dozier, always one of my go-to Battle Royale cards from like MLB 16, 17, 18 till whenever he ended up retiring. Shout out to Carl, dude. Twins legend, Brian Dozier. We already knew about him. He's going to be the Twins Team Affinity card, I think they said, for Chapter 1 of Season 1 of Team Affinity. Each Team Affinity having 3 chapters, but new legend this year, Brian Dozier. Same thing with Paul O'Neill. We already knew about Andy Pettitte coming from the Derek Jeter storylines, one of the new legends. I think that's the way we get his first card, is going to be through that Derek Jeter storylines, but new legend this year, Andy Pettitte. And then Johan Santana, I would say him and Adrian Beltre, the two that I'm most excited for, but I'm super excited for a Johan Santana card. Grew up using a ton of him, and I think maybe some MVP baseball, but definitely in MLB The Show. I saw him throw a no-hitter against the Cardinals. That still hurts to this day, but I'm excited to see Johan Santana back. I'm really hoping that his cards feel good, and MLB The Show 24. I'm excited to use, I would assume, a no-hitter version of Johan Santana at some point. Next up, another legend that wasn't necessarily confirmed, but in some of the early stuff for MLB The Show, I think maybe in the cover reveal, we did see a clip of Tony Oliva, so he's confirmed now as a new legend for MLB The Show 24. Bernie Williams, same thing with Andy Pettitte, Paul O'Neill. We knew he was coming from that Derek Jeter storyline, that feature premiere they did. We see him in the trailer here, robbing a home run. A handful of Yankees legends so far we've seen this year. Bernie Williams, another one of them for MLB The Show 24. Rafael Palmeiro. I was really hoping maybe right after Palmeiro they were going to show somebody like Barry Bonds, but it's looking like it's not going to happen, at least for MLB 24. But Rafael Palmeiro should probably have some pretty strong cards, or a pretty strong card in MLB 24. And then definitely in my top 2, I know this might be a lot of your guys' comment if you let me know who you're most excited for from this Legends trailer. We saw Adrian Beltre with that signature going down to a knee. Like I said earlier, I'm hoping, I don't know, we'll see if this is going to be his no doubt animation. Anytime you're going to no doubt homer, maybe this will happen. Maybe it's going to be kind of a rare occurrence. Either way, I'm super excited to see Adrian Beltre as a new legend in MLB The Show 24. And that is it for the Legends trailer. But again, there's still some more legends coming. We have the Negro League Season 2 storylines. There's going to be 6 more legends coming from that. It sounded like we might get a couple more from the Derek Jeter storylines. Not 100% sure. And in the past few years, they've kind of released 1 or 2 new legends that didn't get revealed as the game has gone on. You know, a few weeks, a few months into the game, they've dropped a legend here and there every now and then for the past couple years. And I think that's it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm excited for the comments to see which of these new legends you're looking forward to using most in MLB The Show 24. Also, maybe some legends that you still want to see. Carlos Beltran, Barry Bonds, Chris Carpenter, Lance Berkman. There's so many names. Alex Rodriguez. I feel like you could just go on and on and on about legends that you still want to see. But I am happy with a lot of the names that we got in today's Legends trailer.